Why do you invest in real estate? In this video, I am going to give you one of the key principles of why you should be investing in real estate. In fact, no other investment can compete with real estate just by this one part. So, if you want to know what is that one thing, then let's dive into it. When you buy real estate, particularly if you want to invest in real estate and the residential real estate investment, most of us actually we take something called leverage, and that leverage is in the form of bank loan. This is one of the mystery. This is one of the things that you will not get much with other form of investment, and that's why I believe that every single person should be thinking of investing in real estate. Now, investing in real estate is the leverage is a big part, because bank is ready to give you up to 80% and in some cases even 90% loan whenever you actually buy a piece of real estate. Why? Because it is tangible, it is fixed. Bank can see that the property that you are buying, bank can see that the valuation of the property, and then they are ready to give you up to 80%, 90% of that purchase price. So think about it. If you have a $500,000 property, that means your own pocket, assuming you are taking 80% bank loan, and if you qualify for that loan, then 400,000 will be given by the bank and only 100,000 from your pocket. Of course, you have some other cost, stamp duties that you have to pay for your pocket as well. But just for keeping this aside, that just by paying 100,000, you would be able to buy that property. Now, if that property price goes up from 500,000 to 550, that means against this 100,000, it has gone to 150,000, because the equity that you are generating and the money that you are making in that process, you do not have to give back to the bank. Yes, of course, you need to pay the interest of the loan that you have taken, but you do not have to give because of the amount that you have gained as equity to the bank. For example, if the property price goes from 500,000 to 600,000, bank will not say, oh, now that 400,000 or 80% that we have given, that means you have to give us the 80% of your equity as form of because you took us leverage. No, that doesn't happen. You just pay that 400,000 to the bank. Of course, you pay the interest on that 400,000 as well. So this is one of the key things. As long as the real estate goes up, as long as the investment properties goes up, you would always be able to buy properties and you will always be a gainer. On the other side, the flip side is also, if the property price goes down, like let's say 10% goes down, in this case let's say 10% goes down and the $500,000 property become $450,000, then you are actually a gainer, because you took the loan from the bank. Then you need to pay that 400,000 anyway. So that means your 100,000 came down to $50,000. So, which is why you need to be very careful that when you are purchasing a piece of real estate, you are actually doing some sort of analysis, some sort of data that yes, it is going to go up. Historically, for the last 30, 40, 50 years, the property price has always gone up. So if you invested in real estate in the last 30, 40 years, congratulations, you made money no matter where you invested. On the other side, that does not say that if you invest just like blindly today, it is going to go up 30, 40, 50% in next few years. You need to be very careful, and you need to do analysis that why the property price will go up. But the leverage that you always have is always remain the same. That means tomorrow if you buy another property which is $1 million, and assuming that you are qualifying for an 80% bank loan, that means an 800,000 that you can tap into from the bank, and the remaining 200,000 is you have to pay from your pocket. So leverage is a big advantage, and by taking the leverage is like other people money, and just you would be able to buy, and which is why real estate investment is such a lucrative part, and it's such thing that everybody into, and which is why I actually advocate that real estate investment is kind of a must for every single person who wants to make money and become financially independent. Now, the next point is that why you would invest in real estate is also because it is tangible. You can see, you can feel, you can touch. If you buy an investment property, if you buy something that you can see, it's very, very difficult that somebody can take it out like this. Comparison to if you buy bitcoins, and if you buy and sell, you don't really feel like that you bought it, because you owning only a piece of this. And in case of bitcoin, you don't know if you lose your password, and if something happens, somebody can steal it. There could be so many reasons this investment can go sideways, and investment can be stolen. But real estate is something that nobody can take it from you. Once you have it, if you bought it, a piece of real estate in Australia, there is a strong chance that you will make money over a long period of time. There is also a reason that you will be actually keeping it in a way, seeing this, that nobody can take that money. So this is a great point that I wanted to say, that in today's world where so many things happening, cybercrime is happening, that you need to make sure that you store your wealth in kind of in a form of real estate, something that is tangible, something that is kind of real, something that you can see, and of course it can give you rental return as well. So this is another reason that why you should be investing in real estate. The third reason that you would be investing in real estate is because that you want to provide accommodation. It's kind of a desire that you have, and you must have that thinking. You are providing this to others. You are providing accommodation to others. Somebody who cannot buy on their own, their circumstances is different, and you are providing. It's a great sense of fulfillment as well. Plus, of course, you are going to collect rent from them. So think about, it's a service that you are providing in a form of buying an investment property and then renting out to someone else. And the more and more service that you will be able to provide, the more and more rental return that you can have. Many people do not think like that, but I would challenge you to think like how you can provide more and more service to your tenant, to the people who are actually taking the property from you, renting it out from you, and then once you provide more and more services, they wouldn't mind paying a little bit of more rent as well. The next point that I wanted to talk about, that real estate investment is something that you can manufacture growth. You can do something that can change the project or the property in a way that you would be able to sell it in a better price. So that means you can buy a problem and sell a solution. You can buy a problem and convert the problem into a solution and then sell that solutions. This is that inefficient market that you can tap into through real estate. It means that if you buy something which is a property, which is a house, an ugly house, and then maybe paint it and do something, and I'm not saying that you have to do it yourself, you can hire somebody to do this, but if you do these things and improve the property, then someone who is emotional investor is going to, or emotional buyer who is going to buy from you, and you would be able to make profit. So making profit through real estate is another form or another reason why you would invest in real estate. Whereas if you buy a piece of shares or if you buy bitcoins, then you can't do anything. You're completely dependent on the market or the company that you invested in. If that company, the directors, they perform well, they do things nicely and the business is growing, then only your price is going to go up. If on the other side, if they're not doing this and everything, so you are actually at the mercy of them. Similarly, if you buy on bitcoins or any other form of investment where you have no control, then you are at the mercy on others. If things goes up, if the market goes up, then only you will make money. If the market goes down and all, then you will not be able to make money. Whereas in real estate, if you buy and then you decide that, okay, you can knock down the house and buy, 2 building, you can subdivide, you can do so many things, or you can convert the house into some sort of a special kind of accommodation. There are so many opportunities, so many deals that you can do, so many strategies that you can follow in real estate, and that is why real estate is so lucrative, and that is why you should be investing in real estate. So think about it. If you have not invested in real estate, ask yourself why. Is this because you are scared? You are scared of debt? Of course, every person's circumstances are different, but ask yourself, by not investing, how much risk you are already taking. On the other side, if you invest effectively, if you learn, if you get the knowledge, and accordingly if you invest, there is always a chance that you will make money through real estate. One thing that I would say is that if you buy an investment property today and hold it for long term, and again long term means 10, 15, 20, 30 years, then the chances are it is always going to go up. There are very few reasons why it should not go up. Because of the inflation, because of overall the dollar value goes down, it is going to go up. And this is the case probably for every investment. However, the reason that I actually stated you need to understand is the more and more you would be investing in real estate, then the chances of, because it is something that you can see, feel, touch, because it has some inefficiencies, so you can improve, you can buy a problem seller solutions, and you can leverage, you would be able to get your wealth much faster as compared to other form of investment. So no brainer for me is real estate investment is a must for everyone. And if you're still thinking that why you shouldn't be investing, then you ask yourself where exactly you're struggling and probably try to get that professional help for somebody who can help you and guide you and able to make your investment journey smoother. I hope you find this video helpful. If you like this video, then do me a favor so that I can create more and more content is like this video, subscribe my channel and turn the notification bell on so you get to see more videos like this, and it will also help me to reach out to more people like you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.